one of the fans asked on one of our TikTok posts, what is good head to you? What makes good head?
When we're receiving the head. Mm-hmm. Sloppy.
Sloppy head. And when you're saying that, what you really mean?
I'm really meaning a ton of saliva. I'm talking about I want you to spit, get as much saliva on that shit as you possibly can. And not only that, it's like you're literally like, it's like a sliding sort of, it's like you're using sort of all your senses and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going down your hands,
while you're sucking
your mouth. You know, just a lot of saliva, a lot of spit. You know what I'm saying? You're just really, and you're switching the techniques up. It's not just mundane of like one sort of stroke of motion.
So what are some of the different techniques?
You know, you got the one hand, two hand. You got the when you're just gripping on or sucking on the tip, like the head. You know what I'm saying? Going down the shaft, down to the balls and everything, making sure you don't forget the balls. You know, you're sucking that up.
The gooch area is not a bad area.
Gooch is not a bad area.
One area we haven't discussed.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just stroking it while you're looking at it.
How tight should she be gripping your dick?
Not tight.
Not tight? Like
not super tight.
So...
Because you don't want it to be like so tight to where you're like, okay, now you're just
but
like...
But do you want a little bit of a firm grip or a light grip?
I would say... What's a good sort of comparison? It should be firm, but it shouldn't be to the point where you're like suffocating, like you're hurting his dick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you got a good grip on it and you can.
So where the veins just start to show.
Yeah.
Or lighter than that.
Yeah. Because to be honest with you, I love also when they.
Because every guy's different. Because
I love when they swallow, like when they keep trying to like swallow it and everything like that. Mm-hmm. That is also very hot to me. You feel me?
Feel you.
It's like you're trying to go all the way down. I don't know if you got a gag reflex or not, but like you're going and trying, just like wanting to swallow the shit. Yeah. And you like, and it's just like spit saliva everywhere, and you go back in because you're like, I'm not gonna be defeated, and you just start to fucking go back. You know what I'm saying? Even harder. So yeah, be aggressive.
Well, you're saying one of the most critical things is the saliva.
Yeah.
The amount of wetness.
Because I feel like there's a wrong way to suck dick too.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, ladies. Every guy's different. Because when you're saying, like, you like her to grip it a little more firmly, I'm not. I don't like it when it's too firm.
Well, that's what I mean. It shouldn't be too firm.
When it, like, one of the things I've just figured out about myself is I didn't just figure this out, but this next part I did. I don't usually get off by getting head, ever.
Yeah, same.
But recently, she started going real light with the way she was gripping my dick, and as she was sucking it, and she gets fucking no gag reflex.
So she can swallow it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But she was going real light, and the way she was going so light, it was like almost teasing it.
Yeah.
That shit had me so fucking hard and dude, I couldn't laugh. I'm like, oh shit, I busted.
You did from sucking dick.
When it was fucking light like that, I was like, oh shit.
So she tapped into a whole new hack for you, basically.
She hacked it.
Yeah.
She got it.
So yeah, it shouldn't be too firm.
So, but every guy's different.
No, but
you're talking.
No, but I mean, you got a grasp of it. It's not like you're like it's like kind of. Not really touching it, like right there. It's like you have some sort of a grasp, but
for me it was like barely touching, just like barely touching. Like it's almost like teasing it as she's stroking it, and then as she's sucking it, like, and she's switching it up. Like sometimes, like when she's going really light, that's when I was getting off. Like I was ready to bust.
And does she have a ton of spit?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what we're gonna roll into, because. Sometimes it's hard to have your mouth hydrated, right? How can you make sure your mouth is well hydrated so you do have a ton of spit, a ton of saliva or whatever? There's a couple hacks. Obviously, drinking a lot of water helps. But to take it a step further, you could drink more coconut water. Coconut water helps a ton.
There you go.
And then, here's the ultimate hack. Is get you that little edible lotion bottle that I was talking about, because you can squirt that in your mouth.
And it'll make you It's kind of salivate, like
salivate. It's acting as a substitute for the saliva. It's mixing in with your saliva.
I got you. Yep.
And then you're fucking drenched down there. Cause I do this shit when I go down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fucking, she's wet, but like it's a different type of lubrication.
Yeah.
Saliva compared to water, you know, or coconut water.
Yeah.
Compared to like a lubricant, like a water-based lubricant.
Yeah.
Every lubricant's a little bit different. Find out which one's best for you. I kind of recommend a water-based lubricant.
Yeah.
The taste, the sensation, they make some that like create a sensation.
Yeah.
Woo! That's the ultimate hack. Have you one of those, squirt that shit in your mouth and then start going down, boom, you solve that part. And then you're like already 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
Then it's just a matter of how you stroke it and how you suck it.